Your symptoms are a message from your body, and if you would just fucking listen to them, you might start to feel better. I say this with tough love because I spent years trying to ignore my chronic symptoms, trying to shove them on the back burner, and then finally paying attention to them because they got so loud that I couldn't ignore them anymore, but thinking that they were some sort of problem to solve. So I went down all these rabbit holes, Reddit forums, Facebook groups. I went on a bunch of protocols, did a bunch of testing, a bunch of fixing and figuring out, analyzing, and that actually only made them grow more. Everything actually changed for me when I realized that my symptoms weren't a problem to fix. My symptoms were actually messengers. Now, this doesn't mean that I just sat down and was like,
okay, let's listen to my body.
And then I was suddenly cured. No, I went on a whole path of retraining my brain and signaling safety to my nervous system so that it realized it was safe enough to let go of all the years of hypervigilance and trauma and fixing and figuring out and analyzing and perfectionism and codependence. And it was a lot. It was actually in these small repetitions daily where I sat with my symptoms without judging them, trying to fix them, trying to analyze them or figure them out, just sat with them and let them be without attaching any fear or frustration to them, just simply letting them be. That started to change the way that my brain interpreted those symptoms. As a result, those symptoms got quieter because they weren't as important to my brain or body anymore. And over time, my subconscious, my nervous system decided to trust me with my emotions because that was a piece of the puzzle. I wasn't scared of what my brain and body were doing anymore. And that began to build a foundation of safety for my nervous system. And slowly but surely, those symptoms, they got quieter and quieter and quieter. After years of figuring out, I now teach people how to do that in the most simple but effective way. If you're overwhelmed by your symptoms, whether you deal with a chronic illness or chronic anxiety, I promise you it's actually a lot more simple than you've probably been led to believe. And I know it feels scary, but it's so worth it. It's challenging to heal, but it's also challenging to stay the same. And it has changed my life. And I know that if I can do it, you can do. Make sure you hit follow for more, and you can check out the link in the comments or my bio if you need help.